Hello everyone, my name is EbonyThief. Welcome back to more Legends of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Itch? God, my face is itchy today. Let's just get right to it. Ha ha ha, sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the Central Factory and that we just came over to help you. So it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants. This is no laughing matter, especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. What do you think his granddaughter does? Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in a startup test on a brand new type of Orbment after all? Well, no, you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Yeah, he is. Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. What happened to your parents? By the way. But I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention-deficient issues. Please, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise. So you really do know our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years ago or so. I've met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I wouldn't call it nice, as much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we're safe in trusting you-know-what to Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree. What are you talking about? How do you not know? And what is it that you wanted my help with? Well, still explain to the Professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment. Yeah, we almost got shot in the head, actually. I see. Wow, a pitch-black Orbment. Yes, much intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too. Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the Orbment. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Estelle and Joshua and Tita peer intently at the Black Orbment. Huh? Not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal I'd never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. Use energy! Solar energy! Put it in the sun, see what happens. But if we can find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time trying. But first I think that maybe we should put it under the measurement scan. But what now? A huge piece of equipment you saw us working on in the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy and activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with this techno-babble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish. To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see what this Orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And it should give us a major clue, indeed. So without further ado, Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? It's the evening! It's dinner time! What are you talking about? You're both welcome to join us. I can't promise there'll be anything special, but it sounds great to me. You even help with the prep. Alright, come on then, let's go. Got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too! Not fair, working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. Oh, I love this track. I call it Secrets. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the Orbment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good. Now commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment. Black Orbment? So that's going to be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom? No, when you put thingy in there, it's dead. No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say. Fidget, fidget. Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set at 45. Putting all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out, it's the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now let's see just how much this contraption is really worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click! Neat. It's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes. But they're kind of weird. The tachometer, the tachometer is taco. The tachometer needle is shaking like crazy. Ah! Now it's spinning around the dial. What? Eek! What's going on here? Joshua! It's the same black light from before. What? Oh, should we have mentioned that? Is there going to be a power outage? Sorry! I have a feeling they're used to it though, with him working here. I think this happens like all the time. Oh, is this really, really bad? Okay, they're not used to it. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer, we'll have something. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out, huh? What in? Bob, we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. I'm glad he's not so crazy. Where did Joshua go? So he seems to have a good head on his shoulders. That's good. He's not so into science that he's willing to be like, F everyone else, I want to know what happens. Oh, they're back on. Whew. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was a scanner on which the Black Orbment sat. But even that, well... As for everything else... Good, it looks like the experiment's finished. Where'd you go? How is it outside? Fine, all the lights are back. Like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that, and how did that happen to begin with when they were about to get murdered by the mayor? So they recreated an experiment. We can see the waves. How did it happen at first to begin with? What was being put out for it to respond like that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what down? Shutdown is not hard. You mean how everything inside all the orbments just stopped working at once? So the Black Orbment did this? Yes, I have no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting! Most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city isn't. I think it's interesting! Professor! Oh, hi. Oh, Murdoch. Just a man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Oh my god. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that will cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. Oh, he does do it. See that there? That's a black Orbment. It caused all this. Okay, I get it. So that's the root of this. Then there's genuine X something circumstances. But it still means that it was your fault. Oh, nuts, you got me. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so, the first day in Zayas kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. See, we can do it now. No one needs lights. Yeah, let's do it now. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Orbment. It's much more powerful than I imagined possible. Yeah. What's the prop gonna do? Now that his equipment's gone all kerflunky. Good morning, guys. Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? He left for Central Factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbment secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. I really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look at something a couple of relative strangers brought to you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with the Orbment too. So it is something we can do to help. Yeah, you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what the smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. No, Estelle! It's kind of creepy, Estelle. Josh was the only one with a good head on his shoulders. And now we've had a good breakfast. Off to the Central Factory. Right before we do that, I'd like to check it in on the guild. I think it might be best to report what happened yesterday just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on our way? Sure, go ahead. Are you with us? Can we... You know what? Hi, we're here to report stuff. We are Junior Bracer 4th class. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure to come here and report. Is there any more here? Oh, no, it's medium. Okay, let's get back. We did that. Now I gotta talk to her? Ugh, fine, Joshua. Oh my god. Report. Nothing to report today, blah blah blah. Oh, I got something to report, but apparently I gotta talk to you about it. Good morning, and that was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you are ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual. Oh, Kilika! Like that village in Final Fantasy X. That's what it is. It was just so familiar to me. Like, Kilika, what is that? Village in Final Fantasy X. Great game. If you never played it, don't know how you're here and haven't heard of it at all. I recommend the remaster on the PC. I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I liked to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Oh, okay, bye. I want to go. Aw, hi. Hey! Hey, long time no see! What? Oh, hey, it has been a while. Who's this? Remember that kid who was looking for the quartz shard in Roland, don't you? Remember we took the request to find it a while back? Are you headed back to the Republic? Nah, the Central Factory. We made some cash in Grancel and have some shopping to do. Mom says we're going to take this mirror and stock up on ornaments. They say that the eyes are the first to go, but she can still spot a good deal. She's a reseller. I can see that you're still an obnoxious brat. What? I'm only saying what everyone else is thinking. But yeah, did you check out those crazy moving stairs? I never get tired of them. Aw, you're adorable. Going up the wrong way. Okay, he is the... Hi, how are you doing today? He's in his... Oh, really? Oh, he's in his workshop on the 3rd floor. Is that where I want to go? He seemed pretty impatient, like he was waiting on something or someone. Hi! Oh, you're the Orbital person. Yeah, let's see. Can I get a slot for Joshua? Oh. I guess not. I think I'm done. Okay. Sell? Okay. Tita? Space quartz only? What is that? Space quartz? I'm sorry, I don't have that. Space quartz? One. Nope, that was 2. This is 3. I can count. Workshop. Professor Russell! Bah! Another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbments. But it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? The fact that I can't cut it? And click. It's a circular saw, made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems that the black orbment is blocking the functionality of other orbments, interfering with them in some way. Try gasoline with a chainsaw. And I thought it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interface with the nearby orbments seems to spread out, moving from orbment to orbment like a chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arg. But if there are no orbments powered within that range, then, well, that's when the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing just a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? She's thinking. Maybe it'll melt down the blast. Maybe it'll melt down the blast furnace or something. If we did that, then the insides would melt too. Oh yeah, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power. That would drive Orbment to work. It can't be used for this problem. We have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there such a thing? Gasoline. The combustion engine! It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to orbital engines. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh. Neat. I get it. Fire is the key. But, Grandpa, I've never seen one of them. You're too young. Do you know what a CD is? I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the Central Factory Workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well, like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. It's likely a tank or a canister stored in reserve. Yes, that should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you can go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but your braces should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He just had to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is the operations room? It's a room with a whole bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information up there for safekeeping. I didn't even know there was such a place. Now I'll leave it to your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Well, let's go find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor then. Alrighty. To the 5th floor to find the chainsaw and gasoline. I called it. I freaking called it. I don't call a lot, so when I do, I'm excited. What is this? Roof? Huh. Hello, world! You are my oyster, and I will swallow you whole. Where is this? Oh! Elevator. And operations. Okay, is there another room here? What's this? What is this? Huh, another area on the roof. What's up with that? Okay. Just curious. Wow, check this place out. This has to be the operations room because it says so on the door. Hey, you two. No. I haven't seen you before, so would you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Braces Guild. We're here on the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tito, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl, just an all-around good kid. I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking. We need to find a central factory We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the capsule. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigations. But this one's equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now for information retrieval. You have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send a signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. The internet! There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? No sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All this stuff was completely over my head. You put it in the search engine, and it'll tell you where it is. Okay, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you figure it out in no time. Yeah, thank you. Mobile calculator, blah, 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 blah. Memory check. Okay, database asset. Central factory. Universal attack. None of that's correct. Related topics. Combustion engine and gasoline. A machine which generates usable energy burning fuel. Number owned 1. Owner is Maintenance Chief Gustav. So I need to find him. Liquid derived from purification of naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as oil. Mid-sized tanks, Orbment manufacturing factory. Where I am? What is this? Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy, widely considered uncomfortable to ride and very limited in speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Level blah, currently the most common form of military weapon among many nations. Oh god, I'm getting a whole history. A whole history. Cool. So this one, they said, who? Maintenance Chief Gustav, and this one they said Orbit manufacturing factory. Okay. Yes. As we understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept, but it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. So, if only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion tank thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so I have to go over there. Also, the gasoline is likely to be in Orbment manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down in the airfield working on combustion engine. Thanks, you've been a big help. Yeah, you've been a big help. Cool. I'm still getting stuff. You said where again? Basement? Basement. I don't think this is right. Hi, I need gasoline. What kind of guy is he? I tried asking her friends, but they didn't tell me much. What? You're having girl issues? Move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Excuse me. What is it? Can I help you? We need gasoline. I think we have a tank of it in back of storage somewhere. I'll check for you. It's sending some for you right now. Sending. Holy! There we are. What if it just kept going? Where does it go? Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects to the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. But of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. Booty! We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but please be careful with the gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Give me it! Okay, and they said the airfield? I'm thinking where the ships are, so over here, right? The landing port. Hi, I'm looking for Gustav. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? Oh, you mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean, not here? He went to the Leiston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. So kind of repair emergency in the military patrol ship. As in the largest base in the Royal Army, out by Lake Valyria. Up in the north part of Zaius. Wonderful, he won't be coming back anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh hey, an airship. Speak of the devil. Landing! Oh wow, ooh, oh wow. An orange airship? Hold the phone. Since when are the public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it got arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a Central Factory vessel. The Lebanese? It's the same model as a public transport, but it has several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. And the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. That's your chance. You need to talk to him, no? Yes, we do. Thanks. Yes. Thank you. Chief! How do we get down there? Oh god. Quite a ways. Oh, is it you? What do you want? The Lebanese has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well that's convenient. We need a combustion engine. Ah, so you're running errands for Russell, are ya? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good timing, I'll give you that. Hang on a sec. Does he actually have one packed into the ship? Looks like it. Here you go, it's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Wow, you weren't kidding. But can we still manage to carry it? You got some spirit. You've got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Haha, thanks. No, but thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them a little while ago. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, they only just got it back today. Huh, lucky us. Joshua is suspicious. Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure, give my regards to the old man. You're up there too. You're up there too. Right, I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.